the line box. Okay, so this is, you can get the information from that. H2 means it refers to the H2 tag. Then I will add some okay. Now come to the P tag. We will add some design to the P tag, which are the paragraphs. We will align this text, align center, Control S, press Control S on both the files so that it will be updated, and go to your browser and restart. You can see that it comes at the center of your web page. These are the basic things. Okay, so when we complete our HTML and CSS session, we will code a complete website of 4 to 5 pages. Now come to the background color and the design of this whole area. Come to Visual Studio Code here, body. Okay, now we will add some background color to H1 and color let's just say we want a color to be, color of our text to be black by default, black, and background red. Okay, so I just added a background color to our headings tags. Okay, I just save this, Control S, come to my HTML code, Control S, and then go to the browser and refresh. You can see that here comes the browser. Okay, in browser you can see that the background color of my headings is changed now. It will have a red color and it makes the heading more prominent. Okay, so come to this color BITS. It gives me the width of my heading tags. So where does the width of my heading tag will add? I will add 960 pixels. Okay, it means that this is a 124 pixels screen. Okay, it will restrict the width of my body elements to the 960 pixels. Or if I does not want to add to width to my heading code, I want whole elements of my page to restrict the width of whole elements of my page to 960 pixels so that it will not expand to the whole page. I will add 960 to the body, 960 pixel to body's width. Let's just see how this works. Now you can see that it restricts the elements of the body attributes to the 960 pixel, and this whole area is completely white, which makes it looks more very unattractive to our eyes. Okay, let's make it more attractive and take this whole area to the center. Come to our CSS, align items center, Control S. See, the items does not work here. So we will add align center. It gives us X. Now refresh. So Now you can see that our align tag is not, align keyword is not working in our browser. It means that either our browser does not support this feature, or either our code is obsolete or very old. So we can add align left. You can see that most of these things are not working here. It means that our editor does not support the align content. So whenever we do that, we need to add this code, we need to change the editor. Okay, so here we cannot add a line feature in this one. So we have to make sure that our browser is up to date whenever we are writing a code, and our code is according to the features supported by the editor. Okay, so this is the main criteria of adding. So you can see that I have added this CSS code outside our main code. I have linked this file. Okay, so we can add code here also. It does not have to be a different code. We can add background, my background color, we add red, green, blue. We can add these attributes inline. This is called inline CSS. This is called inline CSS. Whenever we add styling inside the code, like text align or text minus align, textbook, color, okay, color, close, college, clover, all these things, when we add inside the tags of our HTML code, this is called inline CSS code. What is it called? Inline CSS code. And when we add outer line, outer file here, like this, I have added a link tag here, and I add a outside style sheet of CSS to our code here. This is called external CSS. Okay, so come to the introductory part. This is basically W3. We will be using this website so that you can understand it more easily. These are the editors that we can use to write the code. In operating system, if you do not have, like we have installed Visual Studio Code, which is more effective than Notepad and TextEdit. Okay, these programs does not give you that much support as compared to the Visual Studio Code. Okay, so we will be using Visual Studio Code for it, and here is a sample code for and written in Notepad. HTML body. You can see that this page does not contain any title because it does not have head tag. Body heading, my first heading, my first paragraph, and this is how the code runs. And you can save it with the file as index.htm or HTML. We will be using HTML. HTML is a previous saving extension for HTML code, but we will be using .html file extension and then save it. And when we want to open that file, we go to the file where we have saved our file. We have saved our file. Here is my first code. You can see that it have the browser's logo. When we want to open the code, we go to open with and go to the text editor, Visual Studio Code. It will show you the code. And when we want to see the user side of that code, that is the front end, we go to simple open, and you will see code inside that whole body, the whole output of your code, which includes the title, my profile, and It includes the all the tagging information that we used in our code and the CSS process of this code. Okay, so come to the next slide. View HTML page. When you click on this file, you will view your HTML page, and here is an online editor. Also, if you want to practice here and you have good internet with the high speed, you can use online editor, but it does not help you to develop a whole website. It is just an exemplary coding environment where you can just test simple tagging materials, and you can see all these simple examples. Now come to the basics of HTML. I have already told you, let's revise that. It will start and end with HTML tag, and it will have a body tag. Body tag will have the information. IDoc type is basically a declaration of that represents the document type. It helps browser to display the web page. Basically, document type shows us that the file contains this language's code. Okay, it will contain HTML code. If doc type is CSS, it means that it has CSS code. If it has HTML5, it means that it will have HTML5 code. Now come to the headings. It will show you that the main subheadings are H2 and H3. The main heading of your page is H1. You can see the difference between the sizes of this code. This is H1, this is H2, this is H3, this is H4, H5, and H6. Okay. So here comes the paragraph. This is how you write the paragraph. Paragraph is encapsulated between the tags of P tag. P tag, basically P represents paragraph. You can add any number of lines inside this paragraph, and by using CSS you can design your whole code. This is a link element. You can add link to the other pages by giving references. So now let's come to our code and add more feature to it. Let's just see some tags. Come to the text. Okay, text decoration. It allows you to decorate your text, like it will add line, thickness, bold, not bold, these kind of feature to your text. And it comes to transform. A transform feature is basically control the capitalization of the element text. If I use capitalize, it will capitalize the whole text. If I use uppercase, it will use just uppercase. Means the first letter will be capital. Lowercase, every letter was the lower size, full width. Then come to the overflow. It means click, inherit. Overflow is basically another feature that we use in text alignment, text decoration, color, text size adjust. You can add size to your color, like I add 6424 px. Okay, it will change the size of your whole text. By default it is 14 and 12 in some browser, but here we can change the text color. Now come to the font. Font is font size, large, medium. Let's just say we choose extra large. Let's just see how the extra large feature will work on our code. I have changed the p tags. Now you can see that these text or fonts become bigger than the by default size. By default, the size is smaller than that of the size is X large now. And now come here. Okay, the size is changed. So I will show you, I am showing you these features so that when I give you an assignment, you can add these feature to your assignment. Font family. Font family is basically a styling of your code. Let's just say these are the font styles that some people use, mostly Arial, Helvetica, Sans Serif. These are the by default font families that are used by the browsers. So let's just change these to Mardana and Tahoma Sans Serif. Let's just change these and see what kind of changes are added to our output. You can see that the size is much more smaller and the letters became more thin as compared to before. You can see that the head tag has Arial font family. It has different styling of A, B, O, and here is it has different styling of B, O. These are thick letters and these are not thick. These are simple letters written in Verdana font family. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You can understand what I am describing right now. I think you are getting bored now.
I can understand most of it. Yeah, I can understand.
So wherever you think you are not understanding that thing, you can ask a question. Okay.
Yes.
So far anything that you cannot understand.
How can you move it down, like the about me and the hobbies, like
About
down off the
you want
center?
to the center. Okay. So basically these are the feature. Top, you can add that length or a box. I will have to design a whole box around it. Then I will add width padding, like padding to the top, and I will add 300 pixel. Okay, let's just see how much it get it down. You can see that. Now you can understand padding is basically, it gives this is the whole area of our body. Okay, let's just say, yeah, from here to here. Okay, this is the whole area of body. Now it gives distance of 300 pixel to my whole body element from the top of the browser screen. Okay, you understand that now?
Yeah.
So padding is basically giving a distance from the outer wall of our body, distance from outer wall of the body and the element. This is a main distance. You can move it down, and if I add, let's just move it to the left side a little bit. It looks bad here, so I will add, if instead of top, let me add left 300. Let's just see the changes here. You can see that now on left side I have a space of 300 pixels. Okay,
Yes.
so this is how you can move your body elements inside the browser screen. Padding basically gives you the distance inside the body element. Okay, if I add padding to 100, no, 200. Let's just say 200. Control S. Come here. See, now it is almost at the center of my screen. Almost. Not exactly, but almost at the center of my screen. Let's just say I will add background minus color red. Let's just add a background color to the body so that we can understand how does it work, and to that paragraph of our code, and add subscribe for more videos. Thank you.